Hey, let's talk about bratty kids. I know that having a kid changes your life. I get it. I have a wife, 3 dogs, a cat, 5 kids, and a vasectomy. Somebody had to end the madness. The quota was filled. Look, I love my kids more than life itself. But here's the thing. I know you want to do all you can to protect your little angels from the big bad world and make sure they never hear the word no. But let me remind you that kids are like farts. You only like your own. In fact, one of the best forms of birth control is other people's kids. Go to Chuck E. Cheese. That place keeps liquor stores in business. In fact, if you want a good business plan, open a liquor store like a block away from the Chuck E. Cheese. You'll be rich. Dads will be excusing themselves from the birthday party and running down the street. You'll have shell-shocked guys stumbling in with cash in hand saying, "I've seen some stuff today." I went to a restaurant the other day and felt like I'd walked into a daycare in which the army was testing hypergas on children. These little zombies were screaming and chewing through the walls, but they're just babies. Look here, Dr. Spock. We once lived in a world where the sound of a leather belt rapidly escaping the 7 denim loops of Dad's Levi's created immediate silence and cooperation. You didn't have to hit them with it. They just had to hear it, like chambering a shotgun. And people, total strangers, would nod approvingly at you from across the restaurant because they were already thinking about it. These days, people get offended that I'd even bring up such an idea, but that's only because we have a generation that's grown up with either weak or absentee men, and thus we now mistake the voice of authority as the sound of abuse. Real authority is not abusive. Listen. You don't know this, but when you leave the restaurant with your screaming kid, people applaud. We all want to like your kids. We do, I promise. We just feel like if you don't step up your game, they have a future with the electric chair. Look, I see these kids losing their minds, throwing a tantrum in the grocery store on aisle 3. Well, he's got a learning disability. Lady, listen here. Brat isn't a learning disability. We've created a freaking child fetish in America where we worship these little snot-nosed hellions as though they're made of glass and can do no wrong. I want to go out and play. Make sure you're wearing your helmet. Put on your pads. Do you want me to come with you? Why are we making kids so soft? I'm not saying don't protect your kids, but I'm also saying they don't have to look like the Michelin Man every time they walk out the door. Let them scrape their knees. Isn't he cute? No. And he smells funny, like a mixture of pee and Capri Sun. Look, I grew up in the woods. We had to be able to hear the dinner bell. They didn't care what we did the rest of the day. We entertained ourselves. Hey, look at that snake. Is it poisonous? I don't know. Pick it up and find out. It's humor, people. Take a deep breath. Don't let the kids be little dictators. Let them be kids. Let them have fun. Let them fail. Let them experience the wonderful gift of disappointment, and don't let them control you. Don't let them dictate the emotional temperature in every environment you take them into. I love y'all. God bless them. Take it for what it's worth. There's a Facebook poke.